Dear students, let's read page number 22, chapter 2, The Little Prince. I pondered deeply then over the adventures of the jungle, and after some work with a colored pencil, I succeeded in making my first drawing. My drawing number 1. It looked something like this. Dear students, now the writer is telling about his childhood, that he pondered deeply. Pondered means thought carefully over the adventures of jungle, because he had seen a picture of boa constrictor in one of books, and he was much inspired with those pictures, and he tried to draw something like that, and using one colored pencil he drew something like this as the picture is given in the book, and he named it drawing number 1, and he was very proud of his drawing. He considered himself successful artist. Now let's read the next paragraph. I'll read over here and you will read in your own book. I showed my masterpiece to the grown-ups and asked them whether the drawing frightened them. Frightened over here, it means scary, that makes you fearful. Let's read further. But they answered, frightened? Why should anyone be frightened by a hat? My drawing was not a picture of a hat. It was a picture of a boa constrictor digesting an elephant. But since the grown-ups were not able to understand it, I made another drawing. I drew the inside of a boa constrictor so the grown-ups could see it clearly. They always need to have things explained. My drawing number 2 looked like this. Here, the writer had drawn a boa constrictor from his own side, but to the adults or grown-ups, it was looking just like a hat. They all were laughing at the picture, which was not liked much by the writer, so he was a bit disappointed. Being a small child, he thought that the drawing was good, but the grown-ups, the adults, they were not sensible and intelligent to understand the drawing. So he made another drawing to make them understand, and he drew the inside of a boa constrictor so that grown-ups could understand it easily. The child used to think that the grown-ups were not very intelligent. He only had to explain everything to them, only then they were able to understand the things. Then he made his drawing number 2. This time in his drawing number 2, he tried to draw the inside part of a boa constrictor. The boa constrictor was an extremely giant animal. He could eat up the whole elephant in one go. So he tried to draw an elephant, a baby elephant.